Hi, my name is Paul and I like to go places. And in today's video we're going to be taking my Yamaha dirt bike and exploring some of the areas off of the Okanagan Connector Highway. Where I'm parked right now is basically the side of Sunset Main Road, I believe it's called. And the Okanagan Connector Highway is about like 30 meters that way, so you can actually hear all the traffic in the background. But where I'm stopped right now is actually a little bit of a campsite, and we're really close to Sunset Lake, which is actually just a short hike down that path there. So I think the first thing we're going to do is go take a look at that. So here we are at Sunset Lake. It's a pretty nice small lake, and unfortunately there is still a lot of traffic noise in the background because we aren't that far from the highway, but yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a pretty cool place. So we do have a little bit of a camping area here as well. Now this is only about, I think it's a 1-minute walk from where I parked my car, so, you know, it's not that hard to pack a tent down here if you really wanted to. And there's a lot of these spots right on the water here that you can get to. And unfortunately, it's really muddy right now. There was actually a snowfall that was up in this area the last few days, so yeah, it's June, it's snowing, but it is a very beautiful lake, and I have come here before to do filming with my other cameras, so yeah, I do like this spot. Yeah, I think over in that direction there's a couple of old boats. It's gonna be too muddy to probably walk over there today though, but I wouldn't mind coming here and doing some boating. I've got a video planned for the future that will include that. So yeah, this is Sunset Lake and is the first stop of the day. Okay, so I'm riding down this logging road right now, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is a cow over there that I just passed, and further up the road is like a herd of cows. And I don't know if they're going to be aggressive toward me. They're moving for vehicles, but that one kind of seemed to get a little angry when I was going past. So, yeah, I did not think about this sort of encounter. So I think what I might do is actually put the GoPro on as I continue along this road, just in case something interesting happens with the other cows. So yeah. All right, here goes nothing. So I've made it to actually a pretty nice wreck site. I forget the name of it, but I'll do an overlay on the screen here to show you exactly where I am. And yeah, it's there's a few spots here for camping. I'm not too sure exactly how many, but yeah, there's picnic tables, there's fire pits, although there actually is a fire ban right now, so we won't be able to have a fire for a while. And I think there is like pit toilet and stuff like that. But yeah, it's right on a lake, and it's a pretty decent spot. Yeah, I'll take a look around here. All right, so I've come in off of the forestry road, and yeah, this is right on the water here. It's a little bit windy now, and it's a decent sized lake. It goes on for a ways down there. And that's actually one thing we're going to do. There's another spot way down there off of another road that I stumbled across by accident when I was off-roading my car. So when we leave here, we're gonna go find that spot, and if there's nobody there, we'll take a look at it. And I'll also point it out on the map how to get there too. Okay, we managed to make it to the secret spot. It's pretty much a very steep and rocky road down here, and I've made it in my Toyota Camry before, but I think I smash the exhaust every time I try. So I'm definitely glad that I brought the bike out here today. But this is a fairly decent camping spot. Got a fire pit over there, and it is also, as you can see, right on the lake. And yeah, this is basically just, I found this while detouring down some random logging roads, and it's basically the edge of the lake over here. So yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone else out here. I've been here maybe a few times, and it's not really secret because you can still see this place if you're looking on the satellite view. So, you know, you can't really keep a place like this hidden. So, but yeah, let's take a look. And I apologize for any of the footage before this. I apparently forgot to turn the stabilization on my GoPro, so it might be a little rough, but yeah, like this is it's very, very peaceful, very quiet here. And yeah, you can see basically the edge of the lake there, and where we were before at the wreck site is further down there. So yeah, it's nice and quiet. I'm not too sure if there's anything that you can reach on the other side of the water there. I'm not too sure if there's actually any logging roads that go out in that direction, but yeah. And there's a number of wreck sites around the area as well. I don't think I'm going to be visiting all of them too soon, but yeah, this is a nice place to stop, and I've stopped here before to have a campfire and just enjoy nature. So yeah. Anyway, I think we're off to find what else we can find in this area now. So right now I'm just kind of riding along the power lines. This is basically just a path off of the Sunset Main Road. I actually wiped out coming up here. Went through some very deep mud, and I didn't realize it was that bad until it was too late. And got this side of the bike that just went right into it. It's not too bad, just a bit dirty, and I got a lot of it, so yeah. And my my jacket is basically just all covered in mud right now on one of the arms. So anyway, there's a lake that's somewhere up here, I believe. There's like, on the satellite view, I'm following these tracks that kind of lead into the woods, and then eventually there's a lake called Hidden Lake. So I'm gonna see if I can try and find it, if it's not too rough getting in there. All right, so it's kind of brutal getting up here. It's actually very steep and very rocky, and then right as it kind of flattens out, well, this happens. So unfortunately, I think Hidden Lake is gonna have to stay hidden because there is a lake in the road, and there's no way I'd be able to make it through here. I mean, even just walking, I think I'm pretty much, yeah, I'm at the end of the end of the way that I could actually make it through here just on foot. So, oh my goodness. This will have to be something we try to come back and visit again, maybe later on in the summer when everything dries up here. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to turn around and head back down. And this was, I think, the only place along the power lines I wanted to try and visit, because I was scoping out these locations on the satellite view. So yeah, I think what I might do is head back to my car anyway, and see if there's anywhere else along the highway that we can go and check out on the bike. So on my way back down, I figured I would just show you this. So there's the path I'm taking there, and we have a car. I have no idea how long this has been here, but oh my goodness. Jeez. It's yeah, fairly rusted out, and yeah, interesting. Oh, and then miscellaneous garbage there too, but yeah, this is pretty strange. And we continue on. Oh my god. We have another car. This is just strange. Kind of looks like it's an old Volkswagen, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, but this I'm sure has been here for a while, so. There's a tree on top of it. What do we have here? Old rusty motor, and yeah, that thing's been smashed up and everything, and hose clamps. That could be useful. Yeah. Anyway, you know, it's strange, but I actually kind of like seeing cars just randomly in the forest. I mean, not from an environmental standpoint, because obviously that's not good, but yeah, like old rusty cars that are just somewhere where they really shouldn't be. Like, I have no idea how these things would have gotten up here, because this is not an easy route even on the bike. So, like, this is basically what it looks like. I mean, it's not terrible, but I mean, I don't think my Toyota Camry could make it up here, so yeah. Anyway, I just figured I would stop and show you that. So as I was heading back to my car, it actually started pouring rain in the spot that I was originally at, so I actually drove down the highway, and I've ended up at a place called Otter Lake. This is, I think, a fairly popular rec site. As you can see, that there's a lot of people here, and it's a Thursday, so yeah. And anyway, I've just basically pulled off on the side of the road, and I think I'm just going to make a coffee here. And there's no dirt bikes allowed on this road, I don't believe, so I just basically had to drive up. The road is easily passable by passenger cars, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick coffee and then find somewhere else to ride. I think after I'm done drinking my coffee, I will head possibly into Merritt to just grab some drinks and some extra gas, and then probably head back up the highway toward Kelowna, and hopefully maybe stop one more spot to take the bike out. But it'll depend if it's raining or not, because there was a downpour up there, so it'll all depend on the weather, I guess. So yeah, anyway, back to it. Okay, so on my way back to Kelowna, I took the Sunset Main exit again, and this time I went in the opposite direction of where I was earlier today. And I've driven up this road a little ways. I don't know what this road is called. It's actually a bit smaller than the other direction, so I'm not sure if there's anything up here at all except just old logging roads. So I've unloaded the bike, and I'm just going to fly up the road and see if there's anything interesting. So got a little bit of sunlight left for the day, I think. I think it's around 7 o'clock right now, so I don't know. I guess I'll just see what I find. So I passed the first fork in the road a little while ago, and in the first direction I chose, unfortunately, the road ends here, because it's completely washed away. So yeah, and it looks like someone's put some logs here, probably to get like an ATV or something like that across. And I'm not gonna try taking the bike over that. Nope. So I'm gonna turn around, head back in that direction toward where I came from, and then take the fork in the road that I saw and see where that leads, because yeah, this is not gonna work. All right, so I ended up turning around after a while and coming back to my car here. As you can see, I've pretty much lost the light, and it is really cold up here because I'm essentially on the top of like a mountain range. So yeah, what I'm gonna have to do is probably come back here when it's warmer and probably midday, so I can take a couple hours to explore. I didn't see anything really that interesting as I was going up there, except maybe like deer and rabbits, but yeah, I'm gonna have to check the satellites and see if there's anything worthwhile up in that direction. Otherwise, I'll just find other places to visit. So anyway, I'm going to head back home now, and yeah, thanks for watching.